Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope this video finds you in great mental health. You read the title and you see the thumbnail. I'm back in the Whitaker's business. And this time, I want to talk about the dogs. I want to talk about the dogs. There have been a few times in reading through my comments, and people have mentioned, like, oh my God, I wonder what happened to the dogs. The dogs should probably be taken away. Should they be, kept in that environment? And so, even when I've watched the videos, from years back when Mark first started filming with them, of course, we all noticed the dogs. And I counted, I think it's 6 dogs. And so I went back to some videos, old videos that Mark did, more recent videos that Eric and Patrick did. And some of the dogs look familiar. And so you can see on the screen, I believe that's Jack with the broken leg. I think that's Jack. And then it's a couple of black dogs. One, I know they called him Blackie. And then that little Chihuahua, his name is Little Man. Little boy or little man. So I went through some videos. How long has these dogs been around? And most of these dogs have been around since back when Mark was there. So they have had these dogs for a while. I believe it's a cat there, but I couldn't find a cat in the video. But I think there is a cat living in the house. Maybe one, maybe two. But why I wanted to mention the dogs is, whether you think the dogs are in a good environment, safe environment, that's up to you. Country living, dogs be outside, they inside, they outside. They might even be on a chain. They might be in a shed. That's just country living. It's kind of different that if if you're living in the city and maybe how your dog is, pretty much kept in the house. Okay, fine. I've heard Betty say in videos that she needed to go to the store to get dog food. And so they have taken care of the dogs the best of their ability. Now, some people don't understand or they have questions regarding, like, when impoverished families who are struggling, why do they oftentimes have an excessive amount of animals? And as a mental health provider, I've done years of community-based counseling, and I've gone into many homes of impoverished people and witnessed them having quite a few dogs, cats, reptiles, like just an excessive, in my opinion, amount of animals. And I would wonder, like, why? And I think once you understand relationships between animal lovers and people, animals provide such a sense of comfort and love and care. They love you no matter what situation you're going through. And I believe for some people who are, you're having any kind of financial issues or mental health issues, you will look for comfort where you can get it. And especially from an animal like a dog, they're only expecting food back, food and water, and they will love you. And I think for the Whitakers, having all of those animals was that sense of love and somebody, to take care of and just cuddle with. You see them in a lot of videos cuddling with their animals. I'm going to show you a clip of Lorraine and Betty, but Lorraine in particular, since she's been taken away from the family, and how I'm thinking she must really not only miss Betty, of course she does, and her family, but missing her dog. I think it was Little Man that was like cuddling with her, that you would oftentimes see him sitting on the top of her chair. He really loved her. And Lorraine loved him. You're going to see the clip. She's smiling. She's laughing. He's giving her kisses. It was a sense of comfort for her. You know, in mental health, we know animals are a great resource for people who are struggling with mental health issues. That's why, service dogs are important. Comfort care dogs are important. And for Lorraine, who had limited language, those dogs were a sense of love for her, an extended sense of love for her. So here's the clip of Lorraine.
Oh.
Hi, baby.
He playing with you. You're
All the Whitaker dogs look well fed. Like, look at Little Man. He's just as chubby. That's, he's sitting, I believe that's the same dog, sitting in a chair with Larry. They all loved their dogs.
Yeah. Do you wish you'd gotten married?
Little Man must be the favorite. Look at him. Now Betty cuddling with him. He got his cuddles in. And I'm sure he is missing Timmy, Lorraine, and Ray.
Do you wish you'd gotten married?
So, in conclusion, this is just another aspect of the loss of the family. Not only are they separated now, but Timmy and Ray and Lorraine are now separated from their animals that they loved and provided comfort for them. Now, although I did see Timmy whack a couple of them dogs who was trying to take his food, but Lorraine loved the dogs. There's a clip of Lorraine feeding one of the dogs, as they sat there at her feet, and she was eating and she was feeding the dog. So most likely wherever they are, of course there are no dogs there. And so I know that's part of the grief for Timmy and Lorraine and Ray, because they are grieving not being with their family. They're grieving not being in their home. They're grieving the loss of their animals. And so, well wishes, we still going to hope that they all get reunited. Well, I'm going to speak for myself, that I hope they are reunited. Not that they are be brought back into that situation, but that Betty and Larry will be able to visit with them and maybe bring Little Man with them so that they could see, the dog, the smaller one, so that they could see him again. And Lorraine can know that he's okay, and Little Man can know that Lorraine is okay. So comment down below, what do you think? Is there more names of dogs that I didn't catch? I basically just called Jack, Blackie, and Little Man. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.